Hi, this is Kristen, and today I'm doing a quick comparison of two very nice screen protectors for the iPhone 6 Plus. Neither of these are tempered glass screen protectors. They are multi-layered plastic and fancy polymer screen protectors. They have impact dispersion layers and are supposed to provide superior impact protection for the screen of your iPhone 6 Plus. So the manufacturers of the Rhinoshield and of the Tech21 Impact Shield very kindly sent me out screen protectors to try them out. So I put one on my husband's phone and one on my phone. So I thought I would give you a quick comparison after having them on there for a week or so. So on the one side here, we have the Rhinoshield on my phone, and we have the Tech21 Impact Shield on my husband's phone. Looking at these two, I mean, you can see they're both really nice looking screen protectors. They are very thin. Neither of them is edge to edge, which on the downside, it does not protect your entire phone screen, but on the upside, it means you can actually use cases. The problem with most edge-to-edge screen protectors is that it severely limits the cases that you can use. The Rhinoshield and the Tech21 Impact Shield are both definitely case-friendly and won't hinder you in your choice of case. Okay, well, so what are my opinions of the two? In terms of install, I would have to say that the nod goes to the Tech21. It has a little installer, which is fairly basic, but helps you position the Impact Shield on so that you are able to do a better job of installing. And I would say that my install of the Tech21 is probably better. I managed to get it, I think, better centered than I did with the Rhinoshield. You can see the Rhinoshield here on this side. I went a little bit over to the side too much, and I've got a bit of a white line that goes along there. Oh well, too bad. I mean, I don't think that either of them are too terribly difficult to install, but it's nice to have that installer guide. So definitely props to the Tech21 Impact Shield here on that. In terms of overall appearance, again, I think that the Tech21 is less obtrusive looking. The edges of it blend better into the phone. I think the area around the home button is a little bit too big, to tell you the truth. I would like it if it were a little closer in. But it's nice that it doesn't stick out of the phone. It doesn't really stick out that much to you. So overall, I think the appearance of the Tech21 is quite good. Versus the Rhinoshield, well, you can see the edges are... Occasionally there are little white glints from the edges. And it's very close around the home button, but maybe even perhaps slightly too close, because when I use the home button, I can feel the edges of the screen protector. So, you know, and they feel okay, but I feel very, very slightly constrained. Also on the top, the fit around the speaker is, well, you can see it. You can see little white lines around that. I'm not really quite sure what causes that, whether it's just the material here is different, but it just looks a little bit more like, hey, I've got a screen protector on there, versus with the Tech21, it's just a little bit less obtrusive looking, in my opinion, if you look at the two next to one another. So in terms of appearance, I would probably say that the Tech21 wins, although this square cutout at the top is not super great. In terms of screen feel, both of these feel really quite nice. They feel really similar, actually, to glass screen protectors. I think that the Tech21 has a smoother feel, a little bit more glidey feel. The Rhinoshield feels okay, it feels fine, but it's a little bit less slidey along your fingers. And speaking of fingerprints, this would be the final area. The Rhinoshield is unfortunately pretty hard to keep clean. I'm afraid that it gets very fingerprinty. I don't know whether this is the oleophobic coating or what, but my daughter nicknamed it the Rhinoshield instead of Rhinoshield because it gets all credited up with fingerprints. So, and the Tech21, I don't think the oleophobic coating is quite as good as it is on a glass screen protector, but I don't know. I gave it to my husband for a week and he was using it and he never cleans his phone. And I have to say, at the end of the week I was looking at it, you know, a little smeary, but not bad. Not nearly as smeary as the Rhinoshield ended up on my phone. Cost-wise, the Rhinoshield is going to cost you less money, and the Rhinoshield's nice because it also comes with a back screen protector. It's funny, I keep calling it a screen protector. Obviously this is not a screen. A back protector, I guess you'd call it. So this, that's nice because you feel like you're getting additional protection here for the back of your device, particularly if you're a minimal case user. And you only get the screen protector with the Tech21. There's nothing special for the back. And the Rhinoshield will run you a little bit less than the Tech21 Impact Shield. So cost-wise, Rhinoshield is probably a better choice. In terms of impact protection, that's not something I test, so I'm not really able to give you any sense of that. I think that, if I remember correctly, the guy on Mobile Reviews A that likes dropping things on phones, I think that he found that impact protection to be better on the Rhinoshield than on the Tech21 Impact Shield. So that's something there. Oh, and also the Tech21 has this self-healing. It will self-heal from minor scratches. It is a reflowing polymer or something along those lines. Well, a week ago, and I noted this in my original review, I was a little bit over-enthusiastic in getting rid of some of the bubbles, and I pressed pretty hard on the screen protector while I was doing my bubble removal. And I noticed afterwards that there were some, I guess you could almost call them like slight dents in the surface of the screen protector. After a week, I noticed that the ones that were on the bottom section, I can't see them anymore. I do see one slight area on the top, but only if you get it in the right light, and it's much less than it was before. So that's kind of a nice extra feature that the Tech21 Impact Shield gives you. Either way, I think both of these are good choices as screen protectors. Again, we're talking the Rhinoshield screen protector over here, and the Tech21 Impact Shield with self-heal on this side. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below and I will be happy to address them. Thanks so much and have a great day.